this feels like there needs to be some sort of epic music playing. Danse Macabre, for example, my favorite piece by Camille Saint-Saëns. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. It's getting towards that time of year when you're going to be seeing your great Aunt Barbara, your friends, your family, whomever, vegging out on s'mores, the usual, hopefully getting a piece of the pie. And also, Babs, sweetie, that beard is totally working for you. And if you don't know, if you're not really big on classical art, etc., the connection between Barbara and beards can be explained with this. There's a saint named Barbara. Barbara comes from the Latin word for hairy, Barbatus, which also has been a name. The Emperor Nero's father, for example. Barbara, Saint Barbara, is a saint mostly because of her fantastic beard. In that it led to her death. But anyway, we're not here to discuss Babs. But, dude, seriously, that beard, brave look for ya. Work it, girl. We're here to talk about Saint Nicholas. Pugilism. Murder. Cannibalism. And pickles. Oh, and really, really horrific decisions. Let me explain. In the same era as the Councils of Trent, sorry for the pauses, people. I'm trying to find my words here, and my script kind of went out the window. Sorry. The Council of Trent, the Nicene Creed, and of course the lifetime of one very pugilistic saint, who, among other things, is the patron saint of sailors, prostitutes, and children. We're gonna leave off the prostitutes and the sailors and focus on the children. It was in this time that children could travel all by themselves and stay in shady hotels without any supervision whatsoever, which probably would have come in handy here, but because the first people I think about when I'm staying in a shady hotel, gosh, I really should have my parents here. But anyway, they get there, the innkeeper kills them. They get stuffed in pickle barrels to preserve them, because refrigerators were not really around at the time, for a later meal. St. Nicholas apparently has his own Gordon, Commissioner Gordon, and sees a signal, kids murdered. Well, he gets rip-roaringly pissed, and St. Nicholas himself is really odd and a bit more of a fighty person than you'd imagine. He actually punched someone for not really believing in Christ's divinity and humanity at the same time. This led to the Nicene Creed. I'm going a bit off topic here. Since I'm off topic, Arius, the dude that disagreed with this and got the punch, later had a bit of an embarrassing incident when he had an anal prolapse. That is, his butt fell out of itself. Saint Nick wasn't around for that. He can't be implicated in the butt falling out of itself thing. But back to the story. The children are murdered, stuffed in pickle barrels. St. Nicholas's Commissioner Gordon sends off the kids murdered bat signal, and Nick comes running, rampage, rawr, and uses his pugilistic propensity to murder to bring justice to the innkeeper and his wife, as one does, by killing them. But after he took the boys out of the pickle barrels and resurrected them. So, Christmas necromancy, isn't it beautiful? And so on and so forth, and that's how St. Nicholas became connected to the German tradition of burying a glass pickle, or a plastic pickle these days, in a Christmas tree, in memory of these children that hopefully died of old age sometime later. And yeah, so basically you play hide the pickle and give out a treat to mostly the children, but also childlike adults. We're all childlike at certain times of the year, aren't we? And it's not weird in it's not weird in the slightest. So what you have here is necromancy, unattended children, unsupervised children, murder, justice, bat signals. So a very happy Thanksgiving to you and your great Aunt Babs. Love you. And so long, and thanks for all the pickles.